Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. Today, we're going to dive into the world of golf, specifically the LIV Golf tournament that took place in Mexico City. As many of you may know, Jon Rahm emerged victorious with a commanding six-shot victory at the Club de Golf Chapultepec. His impressive performance included 4 rounds in the 60s, showcasing his skill and consistency on the course. Rahm's dominant 7 under 64 in the final round left no doubt about his position as the leader of the pack. But what made this tournament even more interesting was the strong showing by fellow Arizona State Sun Devils products David Puig and Josel Ballester, who finished solo second and third respectively. Puig's closing 5 under 66 was a notable attempt to make things interesting on the back 9, but ultimately, Rahm had too much breathing room. The team competition also saw some exciting moments, with Legion the 13th completing a wire-to-wire victory in emphatic fashion, finishing at 45 under and securing a 9-shot victory. Led by Rahm, the team's consistency across all 4 players proved overwhelming as they maintained separation from the field throughout the week. Now, this win not only showcases Rahm's individual skill, but also raises questions about the dynamics within the LIV Golf Tour. With such dominant performances and the presence of strong teams like Legion the 13th, we're seeing a new level of competition that's captivating golf fans worldwide. As we continue to explore the implications of this tournament and its impact on the world of golf, we invite you to share your thoughts with us. What do you think about Jon Rahm's victory and the current state of LIV Golf? We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of NFL drafts and exploring the potential landing spots for some top prospects. First off, let's talk about Carson Beck, a talented quarterback who might just remain in the Sunshine State. According to the latest odds from DraftKings Sportsbook, the Miami Dolphins are leading the pack with plus 300 odds, followed closely by the Pittsburgh Steelers at plus 400. It's interesting to note that Beck has already had a successful stint in Florida, guiding the Miami Hurricanes to a 13-3 overall record and a berth in the college football playoff title game. But what about other top prospects like Jerrod Hall, who's been making waves with his impressive college performances? And then there's the enigmatic figure of Carson Strong, whose draft stock has been rising steadily over the past few weeks. As our expert analyst Bucky Brooks puts it, Beck's toughness and tenacity make it easy for scouts to fall in love with his potential as a game manager, plus for a winning team. With the NFL draft just around the corner, these prospects are sure to be on every team's radar. As we continue to dissect the latest developments in the NFL, one thing is clear: this year's draft is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, with talented players like Beck and others vying for top spots. It's anyone's game. Speaking of football frenzy, welcome back to the show, folks. We've got a blockbuster trade to dissect in the United Football League, and I'm excited to dive into the details. The Birmingham Stallions have shipped off quarterback Matt Corral and defensive standout Amani Bledsoe to the Orlando Storm in exchange for signal caller Dorian Thompson-Robinson. But that's not all. The Louisville Kings have also made a move, sending dual-threat quarterback Jason Bean to the DC Defenders in exchange for quarterback Mike DiLiello. Now, let's break down these trades and what they mean for each team. The Stallions, under new head coach A.J. McCarron, seem to be rebuilding their roster. Corral, despite his impressive stats, hasn't quite lived up to expectations, and Bledsoe's departure will undoubtedly leave a hole in the team's defense. On the other hand, Thompson-Robinson brings a fresh perspective to the quarterback position, having spent time with the Cleveland Browns and Philadelphia Eagles before joining the UFL. The Storm, meanwhile, are making a bold statement with this trade. By acquiring Corral and Bledsoe, they're signaling their intent to make a deep playoff run. With their undefeated record still intact, it's clear that the Storm are all in on this season. But will these new additions be enough to propel them to a championship title? As for the Defenders, picking up Jason Bean is an intriguing move. With Jordan Ta'amu already at the helm, it's unclear how Bean will fit into the team's quarterback rotation. Perhaps the defenders are looking to create a competitive environment, pushing both quarterbacks to elevate their game. DeLiello, on the other hand, will look to revitalize his career with the Kings, who are still searching for their footing this season. In conclusion, these trades have sent shockwaves throughout the UFL, and it'll be fascinating to see how each team adapts to their new roster dynamics. The NFL pipeline is always watching, and a strong performance in the UFL can be a ticket to the big leagues. As we wrap up today's show, remember that the world of football is constantly evolving, and you can count on me to keep you informed every step of the way. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.